Welcome to my channel Ratri Theater. Now we discuss about motivation and success in this video. Before that, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, then let's start the video.
Join me as I challenge myself to completely change my life in just 30 days by sticking to a brand new habit. Did you know that nearly 40% of what you do every single day is driven by habits? That's right, almost half of your daily actions are automatic routines. But here's the real kicker: the majority of these habits go unnoticed. What if you could change just one of these automatic actions? What impact could that have on your life? Let's dive in and find out how you can start transforming your life with just one simple change. In the next 30 days. Introduction: habits are powerful forces in our lives. In fact, most of the decisions we make, big or small, are often automatic behaviors formed over time. Whether it's hitting the snooze button, snacking mindlessly, or choosing the same TV show every night, habits shape who we are without us even realizing it. But what if those habits aren't serving you? What if you could change them for the better? This video is about how to focus on changing just one habit in the next 30 days, and how that can change the course of your life forever. Challenge: changing a habit can seem like an impossible task. Many people attempt it but fall short, often for the same reasons. Motivation is the biggest hurdle. Initial excitement fades, and without a clear strategy, it's easy to give up. Time is another major barrier. Most people feel like they can't squeeze in the time needed for a new habit, especially with busy schedules. And then there's the fear of failure. What if you try and fail again? The fear of not sticking with a habit can be paralyzing. We all know the frustration of setting New Year's resolutions or starting a new workout plan, only to lose momentum. But here's the truth: these struggles are normal. They don't mean you're destined to fail. The real issue lies in understanding the science of habits and how to leverage it to your advantage. Development. So, what's actually happening in your brain when you try to change a habit? The process of habit formation follows a simple but powerful loop: cue, routine, and reward. Cue. This is the trigger that sets the habit loop in motion. It could be anything: a feeling, a time of day, an event, or an environment. It's the prompt that tells your brain it's time for a particular behavior. Routine. This is the action or behavior itself, the thing you actually do when the cue occurs. This could be a physical action, a mental thought, or an emotional response. Reward. This is the payoff. It's what your brain gets in return for completing the routine. It could be pleasure, relief, satisfaction, or a sense of accomplishment. The reward is what reinforces the habit and makes you want to repeat it. Here's where the science gets interesting. The brain forms habits because it wants to conserve energy. It's essentially trying to make decisions easier by automating regular actions. But once a habit is formed, it's not so easy to change. The key to altering an old habit is by changing one part of the loop, preferably the routine. Take, for example, someone trying to break the habit of eating junk food when stressed. The cue might be stress, the routine could be eating chips or candy, and the reward is temporary comfort or relief. To change this habit, you need to replace the unhealthy routine with a healthier alternative that gives you a similar reward. Maybe it's going for a walk, practicing meditation, or drinking water. With repetition, the brain will start associating the stress cue with this new routine, and the old habit fades away. Key moment. Now, let's talk about a real-life example. Meet Sarah. Sarah had struggled with exercise for years. Every new year, she'd make a resolution to work out regularly, but by February, she was already back to her old routine of being sedentary. She knew she needed a change, but the idea of committing to an hour at the gym was overwhelming. So, she decided to break her goal down to something manageable: just 10 minutes of walking every day. For 30 days. The first week wasn't easy. She had to push herself, and there were days when she didn't feel motivated at all. But something amazing happened. After a few days, she started to notice that the walk cleared her mind and made her feel more energized. By week 2, Sarah started looking forward to her walks, and the initial resistance faded. By the end of 30 days, Sarah wasn't just walking 10 minutes, she was walking for 60 minutes every day. And the habit felt automatic. It was no longer a struggle, it was a part of her daily routine. The key to Sarah's success wasn't just willpower, it was understanding how habits work. She didn't try to overhaul her life with massive changes. She worked within the habit loop, starting small and allowing the reward of feeling good from the walk to reinforce the behavior. As a result, her brain rewired the cue to routine link, and now she's more active, happier, and healthier. Conclusion: changing a habit is possible, but it requires understanding how habits form and the science behind them. The process doesn't happen overnight, but with the right strategy, consistency, and small steps, you can rewire your brain. Start with just one habit, focus on changing it for 30 days, and see how it transforms your life. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Now it's your turn. What habit are you trying to change? Have you ever succeeded at breaking a bad habit or forming a new one? Share your journey in the comments below. And if you're interested in more tips on personal development and habit change, make sure to check out our next video. Together, we can build better habits and transform our lives.